A royal family member steeped in scandal is poised to potentially relocate to Abu Dhabi, an event that has reignited intense debate regarding Shoaib's own responsibility and ethical conduct. Prince Andrew's possible transition to the United Arab Emirates has triggered considerable opposition. Stripped of his official duties and royal patronages, the former Duke of York could be offered a life of extreme wealth overseas. History provides numerous examples of dethroned monarchs finding haven in foreign territories, from the Stuarts in France to Kaiser Wilhelm II in the Netherlands, highlighting a recurring pattern of displaced royalty seeking refuge beyond their borders. Andrew's dramatic decline, once a celebrated figure in the Falklands War, now a societal outcast, underscores the swiftness of public opinion's shift. King Charles's firm actions effectively terminated Andrew's formal role within the royal institution. Now a sprawling 16,000 square foot residence in Abu Dhabi, reportedly provided by Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, MDC, awaits this arrangement and raises serious questions about potential undue influence and the ethical implications of Andrew associating with powerful international figures. The long-standing relationship between Andrew and NDZ, dating back to Andrew's tenure as a trade representative, illustrates the intricate connections between the British monarchy and global elites. These relationships often involve complex financial and political considerations. Critics are questioning the propriety of Andrew seeking shelter within a foreign leader, especially given the circumstances surrounding his departure from public life. The optics are undeniably unfavorable, potentially further eroding the monarchy's standing. NDZ's invitation includes access to his heavily guarded sea palace complex, estimated at a value of $10 million. The palace offers unparalleled privacy and security, effectively shielding Andrew from public scrutiny and potential legal challenges. The estate, which also houses the headquarters of the Emirati Navy, is virtually impenetrable. This level of seclusion is precisely what Andrew seeks, a stark contrast to the constant media attention he faced in the UK. Inside, the villa boasts extravagant features, including 6 bedrooms, a private cinema, and a state-of-the-art gym. Gold accents and highly skilled chefs cater to every desire, creating an environment of unparalleled luxury. The palace's design blends traditional Arabic elements with modern architectural styles, reflecting Abu Dhabi's distinctive aesthetic. This opulent lifestyle sharply contrasts with the economic hardships faced by many ordinary citizens around the world. Abu Dhabi's media environment, tightly controlled by the government, provides Andrew with a buffer against criticism. This is a critical factor in his decision, according to royal biographer Andrew Loney, offering a controlled narrative and limiting negative press. In the UK, Andrew was subjected to relentless media scrutiny, a constant reminder of his damaged reputation. Abu Dhabi offers an escape from this unrelenting pressure, a place where he may hope to bury his past controversies. His disastrous television interview, where he displayed a profound lack of awareness, solidified his negative image, similar to Richard Nixon's post-Watergate interviews, which only deepened public distrust. This interview marked a turning point, solidifying public sentiment against him. Despite his tarnished reputation, Andrew's connections remain intact, as evidenced by NBC's generous Unveiled. This underscores the enduring power of personal relationships and patronage within elite circles. The renovation of the villa following Queen Elizabeth's death suggests a deep-rooted bond between Andrew and NBC. Their relationship reportedly began during their time at Gordonstoun School in Scotland, a connection that has evidently endured over time. Andrew's daughters, Beatrice and Eugenie, have also spent time in Abu Dhabi, attending business conferences and social events. This suggests a coordinated family effort to establish a presence in the region, potentially paving the way for Andrew's eventual relocation. Their presence could be interpreted as a strategic move to prepare for Andrew's arrival and integrate him into the local community. This mirrors the example of Spain's former King Juan Carlos, who sought refuge in Abu Dhabi amid scandal, finding a safe haven from legal troubles and public scrutiny. For the UAE's ruling elite, providing sanctuary to a fallen royal could be viewed as a demonstration of prestige and influence on the global stage. It signals a willingness to offer refuge, regardless of past transgressions, projecting an image of power and generosity. Andrew's gilded isolation provides him with an opportunity to escape the constant scrutiny and judgment he faced in Britain, allowing him to live a life of luxury and privilege, without the burden of public accountability. However, this comes at the cost of his reputation and the respect he once commanded, a heavy price to pay for a life of comfort. Meanwhile, Sarah Ferguson faces her own uncertain future, potentially mirroring Andrew's path into obscurity and diminished influence. Her media deals have dwindled and her social standing has suffered as a result of Andrew's scandal. With her daughters increasingly abroad and her ties to the monarchy weakening, Sarah may seek a fresh start elsewhere, perhaps joining Andrew in Abu Dhabi, or bridging her own path in a new location. Her future remains uncertain, overshadowed by Andrew's scandal and the cloud of controversy that surrounds the royal family. Andrew's story concludes with him living a life of luxury in a foreign land, a stark contrast to his former royal life of duty and service. This new chapter raises profound questions about accountability, privilege, and the consequences of one's actions. His exile provides him with privacy and seclusion, but at the expense of his honor and legacy, forever tarnished by scandal and disgrace. Britain moves on, attempting to heal the wounds caused by Andrew's actions, while Andrew retreats into a world of silence and gilded cages, isolated from the public he once served. The parallels to historical figures seeking refuge abroad are undeniable, highlighting the enduring patterns of power, privilege, and the lengths to which individuals will go to escape justice. Andrew's story serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of entitlement and the importance of accountability, a lesson that should not be forgotten. The monarchy's reputation remains tarnished, despite Andrew's departure, and the scandal continues to cast a shadow over the institution, raising questions about its recent future and its ability to adapt to changing times. The royal family must work to rebuild public trust and demonstrate a commitment to transparency and accountability. Andrew's potential move to Abu Dhabi is not just a personal escape. It's a reflection of broader issues of power, privilege, and accountability that plague societies around the world. LD. His story will continue to be debated and analyzed for years to come, serving as a reminder of the importance of ethical conduct and the consequences of abusing one's position. The offer of refuge from MBZ highlights the complex web of key relationships that underpin the global elite, where personal connections often outweigh ethical considerations. These connections often transcend national boundaries and ethical considerations, creating a system of privilege and impunity. Andrew's exile represents a significant moment for the British monarchy, forcing it to confront its past and chart a new course for the future. The institution's ability to adapt and learn from this scandal will be crucial to its survival in an increasingly critical and demanding world. The saga of Prince Andrew serves as a reminder that even those born into privilege are not immune to the consequences of their actions. His story is a cautionary tale for all those who wield power and influence, a reminder that accountability is essential, regardless of one's status or connections. The potential relocation of a scandal-ridden royal family member to Abu Dhabi has ignited fierce debate. Prince Andrew's possible move to the United Arab Emirates has sparked considerable controversy. Stripped of royal duties, the former Duke of York offered extreme wealth overseas. History shows many dethroned monarchs finding refuge abroad, from the Stuarts in France to Kaiser Wilhelm II in the Netherlands. Displaced royalty have sought refuge on their borders. Andrew's dramatic decline underscores the swiftness of public opinion's shift. Once celebrated in the Falklands War, he's now a societal outcast. St. King Charles's firm actions ended Andrew's formal royal role. A 16,000-square-foot residence in Abu Dhabi, reportedly provided by Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, MZ, awaits. This arrangement raises questions about undue influence and ethical implications. The long-standing relationship between Andrew and NBZ illustrates the intricate connections between the British monarchy and global elites. These relationships often involve complex financial and political considerations. Critics question the propriety of Andrew seeking shelter with a foreign leader given his departure from public life. The optics are unfavorable, potentially eroding the monarchy's standing. NBZ's invitation includes access to his heavily guarded sea palace complex valued at $10 million and 20 cord. The palace offers unparalleled privacy and security, shielding Andrew from public scrutiny. The estate, housing the Emirati Navy headquarters, is virtually impenetrable. This seclusion is what Andrew seeks, contrasting the media attention he based in the UK. Inside, the villa boasts 6 bedrooms, a private cinema and a state-of-the-art gym. Gold accents and skilled chefs cater to every desire, creating unparalleled luxury. The palace's design blends Arabic elements with modern styles, reflecting Abu Dhabi's aesthetic. This lifestyle contrasts with the economic hardships faced by ordinary citizens. Abu Dhabi's tightly controlled media provides Andrew with a buffer against criticism. This is a critical fact, or offering a controlled narrative and limiting negative press, according to royal biographer Andrew Lonin. In the UK, Andrew faced relentless media scrutiny, a constant reminder of his damaged reputation. Abu Dhabi offers an escape from this pressure, where he may bury his past controversies. His disastrous television interview, displaying a lack of awareness, solidified his negative image. It was similar to Richard Nixon's post-Watergate interviews, deepening public distrust. Despite his tarnished reputation, Andrew's connections remain intact, evidenced by NBC's Jenner House offer. This underscores the enduring power of personal relationships within elite circles. The villa's renovation following Queen Elizabeth's death suggests a deep bond between Andrew and NBC. Their relationship reportedly began at Gordonstoun School in Scotland. Andrew's daughters, Beatrice and Eugenie, have also spent time in Abu Dhabi, attending business conferences and social events. This suggests a coordinated family effort to establish a presence in the region. Their presence could be interpreted as a strategic move to prepare for Andrew's arrival and integrate him into the local community. It mirrors Spain's former king, Juan Carlos, who sought refuge in Abu Dhabi amid scandal. For the UAE's ruling elite, providing sanctuary to a fallen royal could be viewed as a demonstration of prestige and influence. It signals a willingness to offer refuge, projecting an image of power and generosity. Andrew's gilded isolation provides him with an opportunity to escape constant scrutiny, allowing him to live a life of luxury without public accountability. However, this comes at the cost of his reputation. Meanwhile, Sarah Ferguson faces her own uncertain future, potentially mirroring Andrew's path into obscurity. Her media deals have dwindled, and her social standing has suffered. With her daughters increasingly abroad and her ties to the monarchy weakening, Sarah may seek a fresh start elsewhere, perhaps joining Andrew in Abu Dhabi or forging her own path. Andrew's story concludes with him living a life of luxury in a foreign land, a stark contrast to his former oil life of duty and service. This new chapter raises profound questions about accountability and privilege. His exile provides him with privacy and seclusion, but at the expense of his honor and legacy, forever tarnished by scandal and disgrace. Britain moves on, attempting to heal the wounds caused by Andrew's the parallels to historical figures seeking refuge abroad are undeniable, highlighting the enduring path earns of power and privilege. Andrew's story serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of entitlement. The monarchy's reputation remains tarnished, despite Andrew's departure. The scandal continues to cast a shadow over the institution. The royal family must work to rebuild public trust. Andrew's potential move to Abu Dhabi is not just a personal escape. It's a reflection of broader issue of power and accountability. His story will continue to be debated and analyzed for years to come. The offer of refuge from NDZ highlights the complex web of dual relationships that underpin the GL's Opulent elite. These connections often transcend national boundaries and ethical considerations. Andrew's exile represents a significant moment for the British monarchy, forcing it to confront its past and chart a new course for the future. The institution's ability to adapt will be crucial. The saga of Prince Andrew serves as a reminder that even those born into privilege are not immune to the consequences of their actions. His story is a cautionary tale for all those who wield power. The potential relocation of Prince Andrew to Abu Dhabi has sparked widespread discussion about the ethical responsibilities of public figures. This move also brings into focus the intricate relationships between global elites. The offer of refuge from Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan raises significant questions about the potential for undue influence. It also prompts reflection on the nature of privilege and accountability. Andrew's situation is not unique. History is replete with examples of powerful individuals seeking sanctuary in foreign lands to escape scrutiny. However, the circumstances surrounding Andrew's departure make this case particularly sensitive. His association with controversial figures and the allegations against him have severely damaged his reputation. The prospect of him living a life of luxury in Abu Dhabi, shielded from public accountability, is deeply unsettling to many. The optics of this arrangement are undeniably poor, potentially further undermining public trust in the monarchy. The royal family's response to this situation will be closely watched, as it will likely shape public perception of the institution for years to come. The move also highlights the disparities between the lives of the wealthy elite and the struggles faced by ordinary citizens. While Andrew prepares to enjoy a life of opulence in Abu Dhabi, many people around the world are struggling to make ends meet. This contrast underscores the importance of ethical leadership and the need for those in positions of power to be held accountable for their actions. The Andrew case serves as a reminder that privilege comes with responsibility. The media's role in this saga cannot be overlooked. The relentless scrutiny that Andrew faced in the UK played a significant role in his decision to seek refuge elsewhere. However, the media's coverage also served an important purpose by holding him accountable for his actions and bringing his conduct to the attention of the public. The media's vigilance is essential for maintaining transparency and accountability in public life. The long-term implications of Andrew's exile for the British monarchy remain to be seen. The scandal has already damaged the institution's reputation, and it is unclear whether it will ever fully recover. The royal family must take steps to address the concerns raised by this case and demonstrate a commitment to ethical conduct and accountability. Failure to do so could further erode public trust and undermine the monarchy's legitimacy. The situation also raises questions about the role of the monarchy in the 21st century. In an era of increasing transparency and accountability, can an institution based on hereditary privilege continue to thrive? The royal family must adapt to changing times and demonstrate its relevance to modern society. This requires a willingness to embrace reform and address the concerns of the public. The Andrew case is a complex and multifaceted issue with no easy answers. However, it is essential that these questions are addressed openly and honestly in order to ensure the long-term health and stability of the British monarchy. The potential move of Prince Andrew to Abu Dhabi is more than just a personal matter. It is a reflection of broader societal issues related to power, privilege, and accountability. His story will continue to be debated and analyzed for years to come. The lasting impact of this scandal on the British monarchy and its relationship with the public will depend on how the royal family responds to the challenges it presents. The path forward requires transparency, accountability, and a commitment to ethical conduct. Andrew's story serves as a stark reminder of the importance of these values and the consequences of failing to uphold them. The future of the monarchy may well depend on the lessons learned from this difficult chapter. The scrutiny surrounding Prince Andrew's potential relocation to Abu Dhabi also highlights the evolving relationship between the monarchy and the media. In an age of instant communication and 24-hour news cycles, the royal family faces unprecedented levels of public attention. The media's role in holding public figures accountable has never been more critical. However, the intensity of media scrutiny can also be intrusive and damaging. Andrew's case demonstrates finding the right balance between the public's right to know and the individual's right to privacy is a challenge that the monarchy must navigate carefully. The future of the institution may depend on its ability to adapt to the changing media landscape. The saga of Prince Andrew also raises questions about the role of wealth and privilege in shaping public perception. In a society that increasingly values equality and fairness, the sight of a wealthy royal seeking refuge from accountability is deeply troubling to many. The monarchy must demonstrate a commitment to addressing these concerns and promoting a more equitable society. The requires a willingness to use its platform and resources to support worthy causes and advocate for social justice. The long-term success of the monarchy will depend on its ability to connect with the public and demonstrate its relevance to their lives. This requires a willingness to embrace change and adapt to the evolving needs of society. The Andrew case serves as a reminder that the monarchy is not immune to the forces of history, and that its future depends on its ability to learn from the past and adapt to the challenges of present. The road ahead will not be easy, but the monarchy's survival may well depend on its willingness to embrace change and demonstrate a commitment to ethical conduct and accountability. The narrative surrounding Prince Andrew's possible move to Abu Dhabi underscores a recurring theme in history: the plight of fallen figures seeking solace and sanctuary in foreign land. New. This phenomenon is not unique to royalty. Throughout history, politicians, business leaders, and other individuals who have fallen from grace have sought refuge beyond their borders. However, the case of Prince Andrew is particularly sensitive due to his position within the British monarchy and the nature of the allegations against him. The prospect of him living a life of luxury in Abu Dhabi, shielded from public scrutiny, raises serious ethical questions. The offer of refuge from Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan highlights the complex web of relationships that underpin the global These relationships often transcend national boundaries and ethical considerations, creating a system of privilege and impunity. The Andrew case serves as a reminder that even those born into privilege are not immune to the consequences of their actions. His story is a cautionary tale for all those who wield power and influence. The future of the British monarchy may well depend on its ability to learn from this scandal and demonstrate a commitment to ethical conduct and accountability. The road ahead will not be easy, but the monarchy's survival may depend on its willingness to embrace change and adapt to the evolving needs of society. The situation also highlights the importance of a free and independent press in holding public figures accountable. The relentless scrutiny of Andrew's conduct played a significant role in bringing his actions to the attention of the public. The media's vigilance is essential for maintaining transparency and accountability in public life. However, the intensity of media scrutiny can also be intrusive and damaging. As Andrew's case demonstrates,